Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome to Panama. So we are on the southern side of Panama, which is on the Pacific Ocean. The northern side of Panama is on the Atlantic, and up there a lot of the species we would get are extremely similar to the species that we would get in Florida. But here on the southern side, where we're on the Pacific Ocean, the species should be a lot different. So I am hopeful that we can catch at least a couple new species here. I am here for 4 days or 5 days, something like that. I don't really even remember. But let's start fishing and let's try to catch some new species here in Panama. Alright, so I got my usual setup. We got a 1 ounce sinker. Above that we got a size 12 hook with some shrimp. We're going to be fishing off of this little dock pier type thing. It doesn't really jet out too far out into the water, but let's just drop this down. That is actually a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. And let's see if there's some fish under here. That was already a bite. That was another bite. These guys are small though. Got him. First fish from Panama. Let's take a look at this guy. Alright, so I lost a lot of bait already, but we got our first fish hooked. This appears to be some sort of like something related to like the pigfish we have over in Florida and on the Atlantic. But it's definitely going to be a new species for the lifeless pending ID. So first fish from Panama is a success. Let's get this guy back and let's see what else we can get out of here. Got him. This one feels bigger. Maybe not. Is it the same species or... No, I think this is going to be a different species, maybe? Alright, so after getting a better look at this guy, fish number 2 appears to be the same species as fish number 1. So we're getting a lot of bites down there, but the only ones I've been able to hook up with so far are these 2 guys. Got him. Oh, this is something different. Let's go, let's go. Alright, so this thing is a beauty. It's some sort of a butterfly fish species. My first ever butterfly fish species. I've seen a couple of them. I've seen one in Singapore, one in Bermuda, and then 2 in Florida, but I've never been able to catch one. These guys have such small mouths. No wonder I'm getting picked clean. If there's, let's say, a school of these guys down there, no wonder I can't hook up with them. But this is an awesome little catch. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Not as colorful as some butterfly fish species, but that thing is awesome. So second new species of the day. I'm pretty happy so far. Got him. Alright, certainly not as cool as that butterfly fish we just caught, but it's our third one of whatever these things are. So I guess there's probably more of these guys down there than anything, or they just got bigger mouths where these guys can get hooked and all the other guys can't. Got him. What do we got here? This is something different as well. Let's go. Alright, we got ourselves a small little snapper. It looks identical to the lane snappers that we have over in Florida and in the Atlantic, but I don't think the species of lane snapper in the Atlantic is the same as in the Pacific, so I think this is going to be the Pacific version of whatever the lane snapper is, but I'm not completely sure on that. We'll have to double check later, but I'm hopeful this is new species number 3 from Panama. Got him. What is this thing? Oh, this is going to be something new as well. Alright, so it's going to be tough to get an ID on this guy because moharas are notoriously extremely difficult to ID. But I don't believe any of the species of mohara found in the Atlantic are also found in the Pacific. So assuming I could ID this thing, it'll be a new species. Got him. Another little butterfly. Alright, whatever kind of butterfly fish species this is, it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that little tiny mouth. I ended up going down to a smaller size 20 hook because I kept getting picked clean. And I mean, if there's more of these fish down there, look at that little tiny mouth. No wonder I have a hard time hooking them. If there's more of these little fish down there, it's really no wonder that I just keep getting picked clean and picked clean and picked clean. But we got one of these little guys, so let's keep dropping around. Maybe there's some other tiny species like that down there as well. Oh, got a little guy. What is this thing? Alright, so I came over here close to shore by the rocks for a minute, trying to see if there's some small, maybe bottom dwelling fish here. I don't have the right setup for that. But anyway, dropped down and we got this thing, which I guess is going to be the Pacific version of the Sailor's Choice Grunt. I don't think the Atlantic Sailor's Choice Grunt comes all the way over here. But we got that little guy here from the rocks. Got him. Hey, another one. Alright, so 31 of these guys, just as beautiful as the first two. Once again, size 20 hook, because look at that little tiny mouth. But yeah, I'm still getting picked clean a lot. I'm sure there's more of these little guys down there as well as probably some other species. So let's keep going, see if we can find some of those other species. Alright, so many hits later, we got our fourth one of these butterfly fish. I'm just losing a lot of shrimp. Whatever is down there, whether it's just these guys or something else, they have really small mouths and I just can't hook up with them. Got him. Bigger one of these same guys. Alright, so the first one was cool, but now I think we got 5 of these guys. It's still a really cool fish. Shouldn't say the first one was cool, all of them were cool, but there's got to be some other fish species under this little pier than just these guys. Oh, this is going to be something different. Let's go. Alright, so I'm about 95% sure this is going to be a new species. Obviously it looks like a sergeant major, but it is definitely not the sergeant majors we catch in Florida. There's a couple different sergeant species found in this part of the world. This might be the Panamanic. I think that's how you pronounce it, Panamanic sergeant. Not completely sure, but we'll get an idea on it later. Either way, should be a new species. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for our first fishing session here in Panama. Got, I believe, about half a dozen new species, which is okay. My goal for this trip was to get 15, so getting 6 in our first day is okay. However, there's not a lot of legally fishable spots in Panama, I've noticed. So it might be hard to find some new spots. We might come back here tomorrow. Not sure. I got one more spot planned for later on in the week. But yeah, that's going to do it for this session. Got about half a dozen new species, and hopefully we can kind of keep that trend going for the next couple of days here. So hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.